Welcome back, football fam. We missed you. Hope you missed us. We got a draft recap for you. This one's going to be on the AFC West. We're going to go through all the draft picks to show you who got who, fits maybe. We're going to touch on a few of the picks, and we're going to get some grades at the end. Tyler, you ready to do this?
Ready?
Then why even wait? Let's start with the team that had the first pick. Oakland with the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's go. They started us draft with, of course, Fernando Mendoza, first round, first pick. Followed up in the second round with cornerback. He's going to be transitioning to safety. Trading Stoops from Arizona. I like that pick a lot. Second round, 38. A little high, but still good player. Moving into the back end of the defense. Can't wait to see what that looks like. Keyron Crawford from Auburn, third round, 67. Trey Zoon, offensive lineman. He's a tackle. He's going to be moving inside. He played a little inside for Texas A&M as well. He plays some center. He might be playing some backup center for the Raiders. Third round, 91. And you can't go wrong getting a guy like the talent of Jamal McCoy, even if he doesn't play this year. The first pick of the fourth round, pick 101. Followed it up and pick 122 with Mike Washington Jr. He was my number 2 running back on the board. And Tyler, what's the most important thing on the back end of the defense? Communication. And they get the 5th round pick from Arizona at pick 150, Dalton Johnson. Him and Stoops already know each other, so they should have some communication already worked out. Cornerback Hezekiah Moses from Cal. He's also in the 5th round, pick 175. And they double up their running back with Malik Benson, 6th round pick, 195 from Oregon. And they close it out with a big body D tackle and Brandon Cleveland, NC State, 7th round, 229. I don't think you can, there's no such thing as a bad 6th or 7th round pick. So, Tyler, what do you think of the Raiders draft?
So yeah, I give the Raiders my grade I gave them is what I feel like they deserve because they couldn't get no worse really because you got all this draft picks, you gotta get some talent. I just gave them an A based off they had a lot of draft picks, so some of these guys got to hit right. Like some of these guys have to hit. They got the quarterback for the future, even though we don't agree with it. They got one of the best safeties in the draft. They got one of the best running backs behind, so they finally got somebody behind Ashton Genty. They saying Jerome McCoy might not play for the next 2 years if he has to have surgery, so that could be a problem.
I would say I like Fernando Mendoza. I just don't think he should have been number 1 pick. But knowing they got him, they stuck to it and they built around him. They didn't get a wide receiver. I think that's something they should have addressed. Plenty of wide receivers in this draft. The fact that they didn't get one is kind of alarming. I like Trading Stoops, one of my favorite safeties. Jamal McCoy, if he can bounce back, you got a day 1, year 3 starter, I guess, however you want to put it, because of the injury.
A little late.
Mike Washington Jr., super athletic guy. Can't wait to see what he looks like at the pro level. I give him an A as well. Maybe.
I mean, they had a lot of draft picks, so I'm just giving them an A based off that. You're in a rebuild year, you want draft picks.
I think they did pretty good. Moving on to the next team. The Los Angeles Chargers. They opened it up in the first round with the 22nd pick with Akeem Mesidor from Miami. Followed it up in the second round with pick 63 and Jake Slaughter from Florida, the center. And they got in the 4th round when they came back, and they would pick 105 with wide receiver Brandon Thompson from Mississippi State. He was the fastest player at the combine. Then they got the big body offensive tackle from Memphis, Travis Burke, 4th round, pick 177. Also in the 4th, they got Genesis Smith, safety from Arizona. He's the 3rd. He was actually the other safety for Arizona. He was picked 131. Nick Barnett, a guy I thought would have been a lot sooner than he did, athletic defensive tackle from South Carolina, 5th round, pick 145. And they closed out with 2 offensive linemen, Logan Taylor from Boston College and Alex Harkley from Oregon. Never heard of that guy. Picks 202 and 206 respectively. Tyler, I'll let you go.
Man, I gave him a B, simply because I feel like they wait. I feel like we didn't need a Mesidor, man. I feel like the first round pick. I'm not mad at it, but I feel like if you're at 22, you gotta get the best available. I think we could have got a corner because we don't have a lockdown corner. Like I said, it's been cornered by by associates. It's been like a community of corners. So I was
So
really,
you want them to get the best? You want them to get the best available, or you want them to get a corner? Because I feel like Akeem Mesidor was the best available
I
at
mean,
the
I'm not.
time.
I would rather a corner honestly because we need a corner badly. And then we don't know how this new defensive coordinator is, so I'm not mad at the Mesidor pick though. Because Khalil Mack doing these 1 year deals, he's the perfect replacement for him. So I'm not too mad at it, but I am glad we took 4 offensive linemen. That made me happy because that was our biggest problem last year. So one of these 4 guys got to do something. Like they can't all suck. Like we can't get no worse. And then Brendan Thompson, he's our down the field guy. Quentin Johnson, you gotta learn to run some routes. He's taking your spot. We need you to run some routes. We need you to catch the ball. And they're also still looking at Tyreek Hill. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I give Chargers a B, man.
I side with you on that B as well. I like the Mesidor pick. I liked it a lot. I like the Jake Slaughter pick, Brendan Thompson, Travis Burke. I like the first 4 picks. I like them all. I like Nick Barnett, the last 2 picks. In the safety pick of Genesis Smith. I'm not a big Genesis Smith fan.
He's the backup because Elijah Molden can't stay healthy. He'll probably play like maybe 4 games. That's it.
Logan Taylor at Boston College. He was a tackle. He's going to move inside, play guard. I never heard of Alex Harkley. I've never seen this guy. I don't know who that is. Maybe he must be a long snapper or something. Because I didn't know him.
He Isaiah World fill-in. That's all it is.
He's a what?
He is filling in for Isaiah World. That's all it is.
I guess it is what it is, but I can side with you with that at B. I like the Mesidor pick. I think he was the best player on the board for him. When it goes cornerback, I guess you could say they could have went Brandon Cisse maybe. He was there.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson was there. And Chris Johnson went a couple picks later, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can feel you on that. But I think Mesidor's a good fit. I think y'all need some pass rushing juice. I don't think y'all had much last year. I think it's good. I think he's a good guy to get. He can go inside and out, depending on what y'all want to do with his size. Moving on to the next team, the runner-up in the division. Oh, they weren't the runner-ups in the division. I'm sorry. But you got the Kansas City Chiefs. They had 7 picks. They opened it up with a trade. They moved up to get cornerback Mansour Delane from LSU. He was a first-round 6th pick. They got later on. They went and got later in the first round. They got Peter Woods, defensive tackle from Clemson, first-round pick 29. Followed with edge rusher R. Mason Thomas from Oklahoma, second-round 40th pick. Jaden Kennedy from Oregon, 4th-round pick 109. Emmett Johnson, running back from Nebraska, 5th-round pick 161. Cyrus Allen from Cincinnati, 5th-round pick 176. And the shocker of all shockers, Garrett Nussmeier, 7th-round pick 249. I feel justified in my evaluation of Garrett Nussmeier. I guess NFL agrees with me. So ESPN and Chat Sports, NFL.com, all those guys that said Garrett Nussmeier was the 3rd best quarterback in the draft, look at him. I guess we know what we're talking about. I guess we know what we're talking about, Ty.
I think that cyst really hurt him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Say what?
I think that cyst on that spine really hurt his chances.
Hey, when you told me that, I said he might go undrafted.
Yeah, he dang near did. So,
but yeah, what do you think of the Chiefs draft?
Yeah, I gave the Chiefs a B as well. I'm not simply they got a B simply because their first 2 picks. You know, I'm not an R. Mason Thomas guy. I'm not an Emmett Johnson guy. So I think they could have got better edges and better running backs at both those picks. The Nussmeier picks a throwaway pick, and Cyrus Allen. I mean, y'all need a receiver that's gonna catch a 50-50 ball. I don't think Cyrus Allen's doing that.
Yeah, I think so. I was surprised he got drafted.
Exactly.
He went ahead of a guy that was a wide receiver. I thought should have went ahead of him.
There was a couple of them.
Was it Bryce Lance?
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, man, they could have got Bryce Lance, but I figured they, probably just don't want no small town guy. But it is what it is. I like the Munster Delane. He was our top corner. I like that pick. We had him in the top 10. Peter Woods. I am not a Peter Woods guy. If you told me you flipped the two picks, Peter Woods and R. Mason Thomas. R. Mason Thomas at 29, I found more believable than Peter Woods at 29. I am an R. Mason Thomas guy, so if they got Peter Woods at 40 or R. Mason Thomas at 29, I would have bought it. So since the fact they got them both, I give them a slide. Didn't like the fourth round pick. Didn't like Emmett Johnson. Didn't like Cyrus Allen.
That's all I'm
Gary
saying.
Nussmeier at 7 could be a nice little steal for a backup quarterback. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave them another B.
We agree.
So far, I think the Raiders had the best draft in the division. Just gonna put it out there.
Only because they had 15 draft picks.
At 10. Here we go. The last team, the teams that won the division. We got the Denver Broncos. They opened it up in the third round because they kept trading back. They opened up with defensive tackle Tyler Oyedem from Texas. Oyedem from Texas A&M. Third round pick, 66. Rotational guy at best. I don't think he ever gonna be a starter in the NFL. Running back Jonah Coleman. I like him from Washington. Fourth round pick, 108. Cage Casey. He was an offensive tackle at Boise State. He's probably going to be kicking inside the guard. Fourth round pick, 111. Tight end, Justin Jolie from Louisville. They say it's Jolie, not Jolly. Fifth round pick, 152. Safety, Miles Scott. Never heard of him. Seventh round, pick 246. He from Illinois. And tight end, Dylan Bentley from Utah. Seventh round, 256. Nice little inline blocker at tight end. I guess it's a solid. I mean, it's a 7th round pick, so you can't go wrong.
Yep.
Tyler, your thoughts?
Well, how do you say that the tight ends in this draft kind of puzzled me the way they were drafted? I just want to get it out there. Wait till we get the Jack.
It got weird.
Okay, I'm glad you noticed that too. Well, wait till we get to Jacksonville. But I gave the Broncos a C. So I mean, they had a first pick to a third round. I mean, I get you get Jalen Waddle, so you don't have a first round pick, but where's second round pick at? So
they traded back.
That's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of talent in that second round they could have grabbed. They could have grabbed another receiver, really. They could have grabbed the offensive lineman, or they could have drafted a defensive tackle or linebacker. But I just gave him a C because none of these picks really made sense to me.
Can't really defend him, man. I give him a D.
See, that's I saw. I was like, it's really a C minus. I just said C to be nice.
Like the Broncos, I don't think they moved the needle at all. They might even took a tick back. But hey, Jaden Waddle could, if you add that into it,
exactly,
take it up to B plus because that was a big addition right there. That's something they needed. He's exactly what they needed. Can't we see what the offense looks like with him? But taking Waddle out the equation, I give him a D.
I think them from Waddle put me to a C.
Yeah, nothing here surprises me and makes me go, oh wow, look at that.
And they said,
I think they could have used.
And they're saying Jonah Coleman gonna have an immediate impact. So, RJ Harvey fantasy owners, get ready.
I'm about to say I don't think he's better than RJ Harvey.
He's not.
So I mean, we'll see. We'll see in camp, man. Who's Hard Knocks this year?
Did they say the Bills again, or it was some team?
Why again?
It's a team I don't even want to watch.
Okay, well,
they haven't announced. I don't think they announced it yet, but I think they're speculating the Bills again.
Okay, there you have it, guys. That is the AFC West. We just gonna drop those 4 teams for you. Just going back through them. We gave the Raiders an A, the Chargers a B, Chiefs a B, Broncos D. Let us know in the comment section what you think about the drafts. Who do you think had the best draft? Which of these players drafted you think is going to make the biggest impact for the team? What team in the AFC West is winning the division? Call it right now. You're going through free agency, you're going through the draft. Which team is winning the division? Tyler, your pick.
Chargers.
Figured that.
I always said Broncos before the draft, but I'm saying Chargers now because we actually drafted offensive linemen, so I'm assuming they're good.
I feel you on that, man. Ride with it. I might roll with you too. With that, y'all, we out. Peace.